Hi everyone, Wabbit here. Today I want to talk about Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead by Emily Austin. The book is a dark comedy about Gilda, a girl with social anxiety and general clumsiness that come with it. At the start of the story, she got into a car accident in which someone reared her car and broke her arm, so she says, "I'm fine." Then she drove herself to the hospital to get it fixed. It's been a while since she cleaned herself or her house or her life, and she just lost her job at the library. But one day when she passed by a Catholic church in her way to some kind of a therapy, she accidentally blurted yes when a priest surprised her by asking if she's their new secretary. So she started working at the church, impressing old people by turning on the computer. Gilda also can't stop thinking about that and how sad it is. So when on the church mail someone named Rosemary mailed for the previous secretary Grace, she replied as Grace because she can't bring herself to say that Grace has passed away. That is until police found out that Grace's death might be a murder and she might have to face her fears or face prison. Although the premise might suggest to you that it is a murder mystery, make no mistake, this book is the story of Gilda's life, through and through. The story of someone who's very self-conscious in a way that doesn't really do her any good. I spent a few moments wondering why she asked me to sit. I then began wondering why it matters to me why she asked me to sit. Why do I need to know what her rationale is? Why can't I just trust that people around me have their own justification for their requests and their behavior? Why can't I be like a dog and sit when I'm asked to without wondering why? It is a very interesting story, especially when she met people who lack self-awareness, an extreme on her opposite end of extreme self-consciousness. I watch him roar at his own comment, at his face threatening, his eyes squinting, at him slapping his knee. I wonder what it's like to be him, to vocalize the stupid talks he has without considering how others will interpret them. He just fumbles happily through his day saying whatever he is compelled to, while I am over here laboring to produce a pleasing facial expression. I really enjoyed the book. It got some jokes that I really like. It's dark comedy at its finest. For example, 3 years, I repeated. Why would you date someone so awful for 3 years? She laughed. He wasn't all bad. He was just insecure and had some toxic masculinity problems. Outside of that, he was a very funny man. She sipped her drink. Have you ever dated someone you regret dating now? I talk about it. I'm probably the person people regret dating, I said. She snorted. I'm sure that's not true. I can already tell you're a cat. You didn't get the joke? I'm not explaining it to you. I have to warn you though, the author did a really good job depicting anxiety, morbid thoughts, and panic attack. Those can be hard to read, especially if you're dealing with those issues yourself. So only read this when you're in a good headspace to face those topics. The ending has also left a few things unanswered, but I think it did a good enough job at it. Not the best, but good enough. That's about it.